Yo, welcome back guys, Squirt Up here. Welcome to another trading video. Today, I'm going to be talking about projecteds and projected flipping because I'm going to be doing a lot of that in my Nothing to Something series. First of all, what is a projected? Well, a projected is an item that's sold once, really high, and that boosted the wrap completely. As you see here, this rainbow bandana, best price is 900, but its wrap is 1.6. And that is due to this 14,000 Robux sale, which completely just boosted the entire item. However, this will sink down eventually. Another way you can check it is on the Roblox trade page. Here, an item is 2.6, but when we click on it, it's actually 1.1. However, if you still think this is a good deal for whatever reason, and you still don't think it's projected, you can check the graph and see that it's been steady for a long time, but just recently spiked up, so that's a huge red flag. Alright, now that we know what a projected is, I think it's time to talk about what I think a projected is worth. So in my opinion, there are three types of projecteds: the small, the medium, and the big. So first off, the small projected, I think of these as Gucci's, Ralph Lauren's, Shaggy's, items that are under 1k or near 1k that get projected up to like 5 to 4 or around that area. These projecteds do not last. I repeat, they do not last. They will sink down in less than an hour. So personally, I recommend to trade maybe 700 to 800 for these items. Just trade the base price to get these projecteds. And if you have one of these projecteds, my recommendation is to trade for a 1.4 item, or maybe just 2 Gucci's or any 2 items. If you get that, that'd be a huge win for you. The second type of projected is the medium projected. Personally, this is my favorite because you get a little bit more time with these projecteds. Before projection, these items are usually worth around 3 to 4,000, but after projection, it's usually around 9 to 11. When I'm trading for these projecteds, I like to give around what the item was worth before it went projected, maybe 700 to 600 more depending on the item. You got to make sure it's steady through the graph, and you got to make sure there's not a high demand, or else you could be screwed. The final projected I want to talk about is the super projecteds, as I like to call them. These items are usually 3k items that have very low owners that sell for millions, which boosts the wrap to around 300,000 and onward. These items are super hard to get and super hard to trade. However, if you can manage to trade these off, you can make insane amounts of profit. Personally, when I'm trying to trade for one of these, it depends on the item really, but I like to give 30 to 40,000. I don't recommend these items to anyone new to trading or anybody not experienced with projected flipping, and honestly I would just stay away, but it's up to you if you want to listen to me. Now that we figured out what a projected is, what to pay for a projected, and the different types of projecteds, now I think we should talk about how to flip a projected if you have one. So flipping a projected takes a lot of time, so if you can't do it right away, don't be discouraged. Sometimes you're going to lose on projected, sometimes you're going to win. Projecteds are just a huge gamble. But the first method to flipping a projected, and the method I use personally, is going into Trade Hangout and continuously server hopping until you find a new player to trade. This method for me has always worked. I've never been stuck with a projected. However, this method takes time, like I previously said. You're going to need to go into at least 8 servers in order to find the right person. The second method to flipping projecteds is going to rolling mons. This method is if you're trying to get a specific item for your projected. Personally, I don't really care about the items I get when I'm flipping. I'm just trying to make profit, but this is an alternate way to make profit. So what you want to do, if you want to use this method, look for any specific item on rolling mons. Let's say the sailing hat, for example. You go down to the owner list and you see last owned since. these are all the people that are active with this item and have recently got it, which means they most likely have, they all have premium. So what you want to do is you want to click trade next to every single person's name up until 10 slots. And if you do this, there's about a 20% chance that you will flip this projected. This works a good amount of time, so I recommend it. Now, since I've been talking so much, I'm just going to show you 3 of my projected flips. I'm going to do one small, one medium, and I'm going to do one very large projected flip. The very large projected flip is my biggest ever projected flip, so I thought it would be good to share with you. So here's the small projected flip. I traded the Tabby Egg for 2 spiders and a Gucci Bloom. And to get this Tabby, I just traded 1 Bangles for a spider and a Tabby. So the small method is very profitable because you can make small profits, but very quickly, like 1 small for projected, flip the projected. It's just a great way to continuously make Robux, but it is sketchy because these items can drop very fast. Here is a medium projected flip that you will see on the Nothing to Something series in either the next or the after that video. But I traded about 1.8 for this projected, and then I flipped this projected and a Gucci bag for 4.3. This was about 1.8k profit off of just 2 trades, which is completely insane. And now for my biggest ever projected flip. This was last year, and I traded a Playful Vampire, a Superfly cap, a projected, and a green bedded top hat for Grandma's Lipsticks. At the time, the Snow Globe was around 70k, and the person with the Grandma's Lipstick didn't see that it was projected. So I think I paid 10k overpay with the projected, which was a crazy win because this is my first ever really big item. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, have a good day, and see you later.